All right, even though this is for myself, I'm going to give my spiel. Rhonda Constant, your favorite hometown medium, physical energy healer, oracle card advisor, paranormal investigator. I'm asking Steve to step forward. And as I asked him to do that, he laid down on his back, eyes shut, in the middle of his stomach, holding a freaking yellow lily. I don't know what it is with him and the lilies. We already know that you're gone. Now he jumps up. So there's some big tie to a lily. He's telling me, don't believe everything you hear. Well, I'm not, because I still have lots of people sending me messages and stuff, but I'm sifting through them. I pass on anything of big importance to Amber. I know she's already overloaded. And then things get quiet. Amber, he says you've heard him whisper to you. You've heard him whisper, I love you. Good job. He's going, good job. Good job. So I know the words may not sound as clear as I'm saying them, but he's saying this in your ear. So even if you think you dream it, if you hear it that way, if you just hear muttering, if you hear, like I hear in one ear, not both ears, one ear at a time, like a high-pitched shriek noise. I have tinnitus. That's different. That's both ears, and it's a low shriek. It gets really high, and usually it grows. Now, when it's really, really high and loud, that's usually my archangels, higher up guides. When it's a lower one, sometimes that's them trying to talk into your ear, and their vibration is so high because their vibration is higher than ours. Once we get up there, just say, if you hear that, when you hear that shriek, just say, I can't understand you. You have to lower your vibration. I can't understand what you're saying. Or you might hear muttering in your ear to where you think you're going batshit crazy. Aren't we all? But he is trying to get that message through directly to you. If you haven't seen it yet, you will. It's usually in your peripheral vision. You'll be sitting there. Usually you're kind of, when you're zoned out, like staring at the TV or something, and just kind of like a zombie, and out of the corner of your eye, you see somebody walk. But when you turn your head, it's gone. So you go, yeah, well, that's my imagination. No, it's not. No, it's not. He's there. I promise you. He's writing. What is he writing? Writing. It says he's writing his obituary. He's writing. He's getting ready. He's getting ready for his obituary. He won't have an obituary till he's found. He's gonna have it ready, or somebody's writing it now. Maybe he's saying that he knows somebody's writing it now. And then as he holds a piece of paper up, it says, I'm found. I'm found. Don't give up. He says, don't give up. Peace of mind. Tell her I love her and I'm over the top proud of her. Okay, now he's saying it's a windy road. I don't know if he means physically a windy road or just that this is a windy road, which we already know. It's been more like an uphill battle. He said it's a windy road. Now he's saying under the leaves. Under the leaves. So my trees have not started really dropping leaves yet. Something's under the leaves, going to be under the leaves. Something's under the leaves, something's on the ground. He's showing a pile of leaves, but I feel like this is like out in the middle of nowhere. Okay, at least he's not showing me anything else yet. It's kind of like there's a little pile of leaves, and then this, whatever this is, pops up out of the leaves. So it probably isn't physically going to do that. He's just giving me, showing me how it's just going to be discovered under the leaves, and it's just going to show up. He's showing the grass in the ground is getting pretty brown. My grass is still green here. He's showing leaves falling off the trees. Leaves already on the ground. Things are getting kind of brown. Still see water close by. Show me more. Show him, come on. Come on. I have to be careful not to try too hard. I'll block it. He's walking behind me. He's going over. My Bob is always here. Although I'm not sure he's there right now. He's walking behind me. And I can literally, he's over on my Bob's side. I can literally feel him right here. He says, tell her I'm this freaking close. All right, he says you feel him. It's like when somebody stares at you from across the room, from behind, and you don't know it, and you just feel it. That's probably how you're going to feel him do this. Or how somebody can physically walk up behind you and you just feel them there. You don't know they're there. You just feel them there. That's what he's doing right now. So he's letting you know that those feelings you're getting, you're not crazy. Well, we all are. We're all a little batshit crazy. He says, just wait. I don't want to wait anymore. He says, just wait, it's coming. I have no clue what this is. Okay, you're going to show me that clear. It's like there's a big pot. Don't know what he's trying to symbolize with this, because this is like charades. It's cryptic sometimes, but it's like there's a big pot, like you put on a stove, and it's like all these letters and words were falling into this pot. They're all just falling, coming from everywhere, and they're just all not in any certain order, just falling into this pot. But then it's like there's a hole in this pot, and they're running out. Like if it was filled with liquid and it's like running out in a stream and going down a drain, like a kitchen sink drain. Don't know what the hell that means. But then something's going to pop up out of the sink. Oh, this is weird. Coming out of this pot, draining at the bottom, going down the drain, and then something pops up out of the drain. So I don't know if he's trying to say that all of this stuff that's been coming in is going to finally work. He's giving me the initial C again. C as in cat. Time will tell. What goes around comes around. Boo. He did that last time. Boo. He's doing this to somebody. Somebody's getting freaked out. How dare you? The whole bunch of you, how dare you? He's getting angry. What you've done to my family will come around. What goes around comes around. It's making me feel like I need a rock. Now he's standing there. Okay, he's changing. His clothes are changing. First when he showed himself, he's standing in a field with, I want to say, a shotgun. Could be a rifle, and I know the difference, but I can't tell because he's standing back. But he's standing there, and I might have even seen a picture of him like this. Standing there with a gun, the butt of it's on the ground, and he's holding it, and he's standing there. But first he was in hunting gear, then he kind of went to his red and plaid jacket. What are you symbolizing with this? I don't know if it means a hunter's going to find him. If it's a place he used to hunt, evidently, from what I've heard, though, he's hunted a lot of places. He says birds. Is it bird hunting? Yeah, I guess it is bird hunting. It's been so long since I've been bird hunting. Birds. Bird hunting. Shotgun. Hunting uniform to his red and white jacket. Can't wait for him to say something else. Come on, come on, come on. When is bird season up there? Don't think ours has started yet in Kansas. Okay, now he's showing me what looks like a bobcat. Do you guys have bobcats up there? We do in Kansas. That we just started getting them back a few years ago. They kind of integrated them back in. Well, it's been a while. Several years ago when I was deer hunting, I actually sitting out there by myself and watching that bobcat. I'm going, I got a gun. Don't you get any closer. Don't know what the bobcat symbolizes. Is there a place where he shot a bobcat or he hunted bobcats? Do you even have bobcats? Not sure what. I trust them 100%. I just may not be able to figure it out. What I do is they give me the information and I'm just the vessel and the voice for them, and I spit the information out. It's up to you guys to interpret it. They don't tell me everything. They give me just enough so you know what they're talking about. I don't need to know. It's none of my business. He says, I love you guys. I'm sorry I did this to you. We're going to make it right. All hell will break loose. Some will pay. Maybe not the right one. Maybe not the ringleader. Some will pay. He's getting very soft now. He wasn't very angry. Pay attention to your son, Amber, if he sees him or hears him or both. Pay attention to what he says. If nonsense comes out of his mouth and you think it is, it's not. And you think as much as I've seen your stuff, I wouldn't know how many kids and what you have. And I really don't. I do know you have a son. He says soon. I've been hearing soon out of him for quite a while. It's not soon enough. Oh, he tried to whack me on the head. He says, stop it. He says, stop it and allow the process. But it's breaking our heart. He says, not when it's done, it won't. Revenge is sweet. Don't forget to be grateful. Don't forget I played a part in this. He's going back to that pile of leaves. Back to that pile of leaves. He's not saying for sure. It might just be me. So I won't make anything up or make anything try to fit, no matter what you haters out there think. I almost feel like it's like the same area that he showed me in the last video. I almost feel like it's the same area, but I could be totally, totally wrong, so don't take that 100%. He says Hesperia. He's giving me an arrow north. Giving me an arrow north. He said Hesperia and showed me like the little map, and he had an arrow going north. He says not yet. He's driving me crazy. I don't think I've ever had a case get in my head like this, or seen so many people that don't even know you. No, I've probably said this before, that can't let this go. And it's not going to be let go. And the more of you, just in case we do post this, I don't know if I will or not, the more of you that seriously put it in your energy, we want to find you. Show us. Show us. Show somebody. Show us. The more people that have that energy of needing to find, not needing is not a good energy. That we're going, a positive energy, that we're going to find him. Keep the positive energy. He says we're going to. So keep that positive energy. And the more that energy builds together, I don't have time to explain energy and spirits and all that stuff, the better and easier it'll be. I don't know how to explain it real short. He says, keep it pumped. Don't let the energy die down. That might be me feeling that. he looked, he's still over here. You're in Bob's spot. I hope you know. And he literally got my face and he says, let the haters hate. Okay, now where are we going? He's showing me, I'm looking through trees. Don't know if I'm close to this pile of leaves, but I'm looking through trees and there is some kind of a building. but I can't really see it because the tree trunks are kind of in the way. You have to show me clearer. It's a white house. I'm still looking through the tree trunk, so I can't really see it. And I don't know if he's going to let me. Seriously, gotta have something more clear than all these vague clues. Give me just a second. It's like Steve and I are walking together through the trees towards this building. But it's like there's one big tree trunk in the way. Like I can see a little bit of the white. It's definitely not a business. So the white of the house, it looks like it's got, do you want to call it lapboard siding? I don't know. I don't know what to call it. Like the big wide siding, it's wood. So it'd be an older house because, well, my mom's got concrete siding that's like that, looks like the wood, but this looks older, like the older, you know, and they go along. I call it lapboard. I don't know what the hell to call it. I'm no carpenter. That's the kind of site. He's only showing me the corner of the house. That crap, corner of the house. I can see a gutter on it. Why are you showing me the gutter on the house? Because some houses don't have gutter. Why? He's not letting me see through this big freaking tree. It's like we stopped. It's like we were walking side by side, going through the trees to it. I don't know where we were coming from. I don't see any concrete, what I can see. Let me see around the tree. I don't see any concrete. The front porch has, I see a little bit more of it. The front porch has some kind of a rail on it that does not look like a wooden rail. It almost looks like, because there's like 2 or 3 steps up, it almost looks like concrete, but not on the ground, like up, but not just a little stoop. It's more of a porch, or it could be painted the color of concrete. It looks more like concrete material with an old screen door, like the old metal screen doors. They're silver edge, and the bottom part has metal. Oh, don't let me lose the image. I want to say there's an S on it. I know when I was younger, so this is an older door. The door is metal. The bottom part would have like a metal guard. I can't tell if the screen goes all the way down past that, but anyway, the bottom part of it has kind of a metal guard so like the kids don't push their hands through it and stuff from the outside. And it has the metal that goes across it, like down towards the bottom, not the bottom, like this far up from the bottom. It twists. It has a twist to it. This metal door has the bar that goes across down below the handle. Oh, gosh, I hope I'm describing this well enough because I'll forget this image. But it's like where it meets the sides of the door, both ends so far in have a twist to them, and then it's straight. and I believe the bottom probably does too. I can only see it on one end. Where the metal was turned. It was made that way. It's a design. And then there's stuff in the middle, and this is just below. It's below the door handle. It's down, not the whole door. And it has some kind of scrolling in it, but it almost looks like it has an S on it. Like some people, I think, way back in the day, they bought door thingies with their initials on them. I don't know anybody with an S, so don't hold me to that S because I can't see it clear enough. But it's got some kind of scroll work in there. I wouldn't really call it fancy. Maybe something like maybe my grandparents had, or maybe my parents when they were young. Look how old I am. The roof is dark. It overhangs over this front entry. So it's like, okay, he's letting me actually get up to the house. The house over here on this side, it looks like it might be, I'm guessing, bedroom. Comes out on this corner of the house. I should draw a picture. I'll forget this. So straight across for a ways, okay, the house actually comes, oh crap. There's a bedroom, comes out. Then it goes about the length of the bedroom and it goes back. And then when we go over here, there's the front door. And then the front of the house goes on along like this and then back. And then this is the bedroom. And then the outside wall goes on back on that side on my left. So as this bedroom kind of juts out a little bit, I would say, the porch comes straight across. So that is a straight line. Jesus Christ, Rhonda, you can't explain shit clear. The porch comes straight across. It doesn't go the whole length of the house, but it's not a little square that you just walk up into the house. It's more of a porch where you could put a couple chairs. But it comes straight out from the front of the house, from the front corner, straight across for a ways, and then the porch ends. So the physical part of the house comes out, bedroom, back, front door, across, back. The porch makes it look straight across, if that makes any sense. Oh, geez, draw a picture. And I can't even draw pictures right. So, that could be any house in the freaking country. But with enough eyes and ears, somebody may know this house. He's also showing, as I'm standing there looking at this house, around the left corner of it, like if I backed up a little bit, like in the back corner of the yard, and I see nothing but trees. I see no houses around it. At least that's not what he's showing me. But like what would be in the back corner of the yard, a large, what looks like a pine tree. He's making it look like a pine tree in the back left corner of the yard as I'm looking at the house. It may not be clear back there, but it could be in the back left corner of the house. It's a little hard to judge from this distance. I almost feel like there's an outside garage shed over to the right of the house towards the back. I don't see any concrete as far as pavement. It looks like an older single car garage shed type thing with he's showing a door that goes up and down. He turns around and points back to the way we came. Now, from wherever we came from, he made it look like a straight shot from where we were, walking through the trees, right to the left of the front door of this house. That doesn't mean that it is. Just because he's taken me on a straight shot doesn't mean that it is a perfect straight shot. And he's still, everything's like in black and white right now. It's like, I don't even see green grass. There's a car in this garage. Or is it a truck? Or is it a car? I can see the ass end of a vehicle, but I can't see it very clear. I see the initials JP. JP. I asked him about the license plate, and all he showed me was JP. I don't know if you guys have letters on your license plates. I've not seen a Michigan license plate. I'm not saying anybody in this house is guilty. I'm not saying anybody in this house is involved. He's just giving me a location for some reason. These people may, I don't feel anything bad around this house. So these people may just live there. May not have anything to do with anything. I can't imagine even the tweakers being dumb enough to put something in their own front yard. Okay, back behind this house, he's showing a hill with a buck with a big ass rack on it standing up on top of the hill. And this house is a single story as far as I can see. It doesn't look very large. Highway. He says there's a highway not very far away. And as I'm looking at the front of the house, he makes me feel like it's over to my right. But I can't see it, but it's like I can feel it. And he says highway, highway. So, you know, that helps a lot. I keep getting that freaking H. But then he did say Hesperia earlier. I keep getting that freaking H. Now, but not the two H's, just one. He says, just listen to me, Rhonda. I'm listening. Spit it out. He put his hands on his hips. He didn't like me saying that to him. He says it has to play out this way for the good of all involved. Just wait. And he said it kind of like, just wait. Just wait. And honestly, when we get to the other side, we really don't have anger and hate and stuff like that. But he's pushing it. He's pushing it. He's not happy by the things that he's seeing and hearing. I just need all you guys, if anybody does see this. I don't know. I never know when I start these videos whether I'm going to show them or not. To tell him, I need all of you to tell him that he needs to tell me or somebody like me or anybody, I don't care who finds him. I'm not in this for me, no matter what you think. But you need to tell him he's got to come up something more than Hesperia and pointing north, something more than there's a highway over there, something more than there's trees, something something more concrete, something that narrow this down, something more than a crick. I mean, there's just too many of these things. He's not wanting to be specific. Specific. He says not time. Don't get mad at your dad, Amber. He's talking about a monkey. He's calling somebody a monkey. A monkey. He might be talking to one of your kids. Do you call one of them a monkey? Or did he? He's making me feel like this house is like not close to anybody, because all of a sudden he shows me over this way he said highway. Now over this way it's like you go down a road and it doesn't really look gravel. It's not concrete, it's not asphalt, it's not just dirt. It's like maybe there's just a little bit of gravel on it, maybe something like that. It's not a fully heavy graveled road. It's not the way he's showing it anyway. Go out that way from the house and then it winds and kind of goes up. Got to and he says Hesperia. I hear two tracking, which I still don't even know for sure what that is. Just wait. I get frustrated every time he says it. Well, I'm waiting, and I can't wait to find out how or if any of these clues fit into this whole deal. We just want him back. Okay, I feel like he's fading off. Now, I don't know that that's helped us any more than anything else has. That could be anywhere. But think about that front door. Think about if you've seen a place like that. Okay, so real quick, he showed me the image of the hill behind this house with that buck standing on top of it, and he's showing the sun right behind the buck. So looking at the house will be exactly east or west. So the front of this house will be exactly, he's not telling me if that's sunrise or sunset. So the front of this house will be exactly east or west. And I feel like there's a creek off over this way, so that would be north or south of the house, but not close, not real close. He can give me all the landmarks in the world he wants to, but until he starts giving me road numbers, you guys all need to start telling him we need some road numbers, road names, no directions, towns close to it. He's being too not specific enough. Now he looks at me and he goes, I think he's tired of me bitching at him. Anyway, that may not help us one iota for right now, but hopefully in the end, in the long run, with the big picture, hopefully there's something we need to know about this. So this is what he's showing me today. They never waste a message. There's always a reason. So he's got a reason for what he's showing me today. Just may not know what it is at this time, for absolutely for sure. Much love to you, Amber. Nothing else. See you later. We'll just keep plugging away. We'll keep plugging. We'll get him. Talk to him. He's probably going to listen to you the most. Tell him we need more specific information. He just told me to stop it. Stop it. He said, stop it, Rhonda, stop it. Okay, I don't know why. Love ya. See you later.